during the pandemic has been working on masks for books and breakfast. I've been working on them for about 6 or 7 weeks, and I try to make about 40 masks every week. So the first thing you do to make a mask is you want to measure your fabric, and you want to have it to be folded in half, and then you want it 9 inches this way and 6 inches this way. Then you take it and turn it inside out. You sew across the top edge until the middle, and then you leave it opening about 2 inches, and then you sew from there to the edge. So this top end is sewed like this one. Then on the 2 ends, this end and this end, you tuck in pieces of elastic, which are about 6.5 to 7 inches long. You pin them on the inside while it's inside out, inside this inside, and then also here, like this, but inside. And then you sew across the top of this end, and you sew across this end. Once you finish that, you take your finished square and you turn it right side out. You can trim the corners if you like to make it lay better. And once you turn it right side out, you have the mask looking like this, which then your next steps are to pleat it and to sew up the opening. So you've got to pin the opening where you turned it right side out, and then there's 3 pleats on each end. So it's like 1, 2, 3 pleats. I'm sure you can't see that well, but there's 3 pleats on each side. You pin them, and once you have it all pinned on both ends, like this one, you just top stitch all the way around the outside of it, and when you're done, you have a finished mask. And what I do for mine especially is I use 2 different colors threads, one color on the inside and one color on the outside, so that way when people are using them for safety, they can always have the same color on the inside. So hopefully a lot of people are enjoying these masks and keeping them safe, and hopefully we're preventing some spread of coronavirus through our mask program through the craft group. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, so hi, good to see everybody, or I'm glad you can see me. During the pandemic, I was trying to figure out, I had reduced hours at my job, so I was looking for things I could do around the house to keep me busy. And one of the projects that I worked on was trying to restore and refurbish our backyard shed. And it was in need of not only painting, but a lot of the wood on it needed to be replaced. It had rotted out from water damage. So the bottom of the doors here, a lot of this blue molding was rotted out. So I cut out all the rot and replaced, and all the corner trim around the shed was rotted. Took that off and replaced it. And this piece here I added. I have a tendency sometimes when I'm mowing the grass to hit the side of the shed. So to protect the bottom, I put that wood piece there. So when all the wood was replaced, I did repainting. So nice bright white for the walls, and then this dark blue for the trim. And the final piece was this, we call this like a garden stone. I put that around the shed so that when it rains, you don't get splatter from the dirt up onto the wood finish. And so we have a nice clean finish now, and we get to enjoy our shed for the next round of painting. So hope everybody had was able to keep busy during the pandemic in different ways, and was glad to share with you.